everyone. So today we're going to be looking at a very simple but interesting tool called Gobuster. So I'm currently on a Mac device. So let's see how we can install Gobuster on our device first. For this, what we will do first is use this following command, brew install Gobuster. This will install Gobuster on your device if you don't have it. Since I currently have this on my device previously installed, it's not going to do anything. So you have to wait for a few seconds and it's going to download everything that is necessary and it will install it for you. So since I have Gobuster already installed, it shows me that Gobuster 3.6.0 is already installed and up to date. So after we have installed Gobuster, we will look at the features one by one. So the first feature is looking for directories. So if we were to find directories, we are going to use this command. Here you can see we have mentioned the method that we are using. We are specifying a host name. Then we are sending a parameter names.txt file to it. So this is a file that you need to download or create by yourself. And once you've done that, everything in that file is going to be used to find directories on that host. So if I run this command, what's going to happen is it's going to show me a few details, URL, method, threads. We can change the threads as well. It will show me the word list file, that is parameter names.txt, and the negative status code as well. So currently this command is running. As you can see, there are almost 6,454 words in the word list file that we have provided, and what is happening is our code is searching through, is basically appending that word after google.com and is waiting for a response. So if it gets a proper response, then it gets a positive status code, otherwise it gets a negative status code. So here we are only printing the directories that are available or were found. So we can use a few more tags. We will see this in the next command. If we want to increase the threads, we can use a /t, the flag t, to change the thread count. And yeah, so we can do that. So what I'll do is I'll stop it right here because we get what is happening here. But now I want to show you how to increase the thread. So if I use the flag t and specify number 50, the thread count now is going to be 50 and the process is going to be a bit faster. So it was taking previously a lot more time than it is right now. So it's going to take just a few seconds since we have increased the thread count for this. So it's done. So this is what happens when we use the directory command. Now we will look at another command, which is the DNS command. It is similar to the directory command, but what it does is it finds subdomains for you. For example, this is the command. So what's going to happen here is we are going to search through the file subdomains.txt and we are going to append the word in that file at the beginning of the domain name that we have provided. If we run this, as you can see, what's happening is we are traversing through the file and appending every word before the domain name that we have provided. And if we find a response to our request, that means that this subdomain exists. So here are the subdomains. We have 782 subdomains in our file, so we could find all of them here. So this is the directory command. Now we will look at the vhost command. Vhost basically finds virtual hosts. So here the same thing will happen. You will provide a URL and a text file, and if you run the command, we'll be able to see that it tries to find the virtual hosts that are available on that domain. So this is how the vhost works. Now we will look at the most interesting command in my opinion, which is the fuzz command. So what the fuzz command does is it tries to find parameters at a particular URL. For example, this is the URL that we have provided. What will happen is here we will replace the word fuzz with a word in the parameter names.txt file, and if this parameter is valid, then it will return a value, and we will know that this parameter exists. And after that, we can use that to maybe attack that site if it's vulnerable. So we will search this, we will run this. So as you can see, we are traversing through the file, and these are the parameters that are available. So we can, try to send an attack on that URL itself using this first command. So it's going to run for a very long time. This has almost 7,000 files as well. So I will just end it here because we get what's happening. The next command that we will try out is the GCS command. It tries to find the buckets, publicly available buckets for you. So this is the code. It traverses through the bucket names.txt file and tries to find proper buckets. So this will basically find all the buckets for you. So now what we will do is we will click on a particular link. It will take us to it will basically return to us a JSON object. So this is the JSON object. Here you can see the basic information of the file, the bucket generation, and everything can be found here. So you can use this publicly available bucket for your use case. The next command is the S3 command. It does the same thing, except it searches for Amazon S3 buckets instead of GCS buckets. So this is self-explanatory. So these are probably the commands that we can do. These are the things that we can do with Gobuster. So hope you understood everything. Thank you for listening. This was me, Salman Sayeed, and we have done this project. I have done this project with my teammate Nahin. My role is 1905079 and his role is 1905063. Thank you everyone.